Hey, what's up, guys and girls? Brandon, Team LIK, OFFROADRC here. I got in front of me Airboat. This is an AquaCraft, I think. It's a mini airboat. I think it's called the mini, like, Alligator touring boat or something like that. I'll put the link down below where you can go and get one. I actually got this one on RC Crawler, rccrawler.com, in the classified section, and I got it for 50 bucks shipped. Yeah, that's not a joke. And it also had a brushless engine on it, a brushless motor, and it had a Traxxas ESC. This is for a mini VXL setup for a 116 Mini Summit Revo slash that line of RCs that they Traxxas puts out, the 116 scale minis. Anyways, it come with that on there. The motor ended up it was shot. It was kind of messed up. It wouldn't work as well. So I ended up swapping it out. I put another setup in it that I had sitting around, and that's the only thing I've really changed on it right now. It did come with the actual seat setup. Like when you first get these, they'll come with this kind of setup here. It's got a scale toolbox, some scale logs. I can't remember what setup this is from. It's from I think it's a Chinese manufacturer that makes a lot of scale stuff. It's got a little Fanta drink on there, which is kind of cool. I thought it was kind of neat, and it's got a bunch of holes. You know, the previous owner sealed it up. The owner I got it from another owner in a trade or something, and he wasn't in airboats or something of that nature. So this is kind of what I got. And I'm not really a boat person either. I mean, owning the boat, the idea of owning a boat is cooler than actually owning a boat, in my opinion. Just because you're real limited to where you can run it. You know, are you going to annoy anybody when you run it? Stuff of that nature. So I've never been a big fan of running this stuff, especially here in Korea. It's a little hard to get any kind of area to run these things, and it's not like we have lakes everywhere. So an airboat is actually perfect, and being a mini airboat is even more perfect. And if you want to, you can compare it. Here's a 16 scale Summit. Now keep in mind this has some Ripsaw tires on it. My son wanted me to put on it, but this is a mini Summit. I think I have a. Oh, there's another mini. Here's a mini Doom Buggy Revo body. So I put it on my son's Revo. So you can see like the size, the scale is about that area. It's in the mini area. But it's perfectly backpackable. It's big enough to put into a big lake, or not too small anyways, and it's small enough to run in like tiny little ponds and stuff, which we have a lot of ponds here in Korea. All around the apartment areas and everything. Everybody has their own like little oasis in the middle of their apartments and stuff like that. So I always wanted something to be able to run inside there, and even when we go to like some of the water parks and stuff, I wanted something to be able to throw in there, and you know, when I get hollered at, I can take it out in a hurry kind of bit. So I wanted something along these lines that didn't have a propeller on the back, so nobody would get hurt, basically. And you know what? This is absolutely perfect, and I got it for 50 bucks shipped. I could not be even happier. Now, I have taken it out and ran it. I tested an old motor. Like I said, the old motor was kind of burnt out. The only thing I really did change is I just changed the motor out. I changed the mounting holes on the old motor mount there. I need to see if I can get aluminum in this, but this is plastic, and they've kind of cracked on each side, so I had to switch it up. I used the two other motor mounts there, and I put washers and a bigger 2.5 bolt in there, so it's going to hold this motor a lot better than the other one did. So I have a lot of plans for the boat. This is video part 1. If you're kind of finding this, go ahead and try to see if I've already got video part 2 up, because I'm going to be doing a lot of updates on it, a lot of changes on it. I'm going to, you know, all kind of little stuff. I mean, it's an airboat, and the platform is completely awesome. This is just a plastic cage, basically. And there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the boat. Which is kind of cool. You got all this surface to work with. You got a simple, you know, waterproof housing there. Well, I'm assuming it's a waterproof. It has a little booty on the servo, and that's basically how it works. The servo is inside here. It's mounted here. Even got spider webs in there a little bit right there. Anyways, just kind of going through and look at this stuff. I think somebody tried to weight it. They put some of the liquid foam down there. It seals off and makes, you know, seals, and it, you know, expands and adds that weight across evenly. So they did that to the boat. You know, it's got some stickers, some decals on there. I'll probably end up taking this stuff off. If the servo comes right back here, let me get the light on it for you. Servo comes right back here. This is kind of, it's trash right now, so don't pay attention to that. the servo comes back here, and it controls these blades, these fins here, basically to get that on there. Hold on a second. To steer the boat via the air. Yeah, that's right, via the air. So, get that on there for you. And it kind of steer those back and forth, and you know, I'm planning on carbon wrapping these, and I would love to paint the whole boat red on top, keep the bottom white. Add some diamond plate on there or something of that nature. Add some of this, I have this rubberized pad. Let me see if I can grab it. I use it for a lot of my stuff. It's kind of like the toolbox rubber mat that a lot of people use. Maybe put some of this up top here up front. I actually have an Alligator I grabbed off a kit for the front here. It's perfect scale size and everything. I got a guy that sits in here perfectly scale size. So I've got a lot of plans for the boat. So I just kind of wanted to throw this out there, and also let anybody see one, because I didn't see a whole lot of videos when I went and I tried to look these up when I eventually found them, and so I'll name it properly. I'll give you some links. There is a guy that's running one out there on Brushless, and it looks really cool. And then there's also the promo video from the place, and there's one other guy that's kind of complaining about him, but he's kind of retarded running on a Brushless and all the lily pads and stuff. But let me tell you something, I ran on Brushless, even with a crappy motor, it was hauling butt. So I can't wait to throw it on a nice new motor and see what it can really do. Anyways, this is Brandon, Team LIK, with my I think it's AquaCraft, I'll have to look it up. AquaCraft Mini Airboat. There she is. Even got the fins for air control on the bottom. There she is. I'll let you guys know when I have an update. Thanks for looking.